小小姑娘清早起床，提着花来上市场，穿过大街走进小巷，卖花卖花声声唱，花儿虽美花儿虽香，没人来买怎么办？慢慢花来空空钱囊。
Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to teach you 10 things that will make you look cool on a card table. This is just for entertaining purposes, just to make you look cool, I guess. So the cardistry you saw earlier in the video, I was planning to teach that, but I decided to change because I was trying to teach something a little bit different. So here we are. These are the 10 things that will make you look cool on a card table. Starting from number 10, hard shortcut. The hard shortcut is a way of producing that playing card from beneath the deck. So let's say your participant just picks a card, say this one for example. So you kind of like control it to the bottom, so. And right now you're going to do that hard shortcut. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do this one-handed cut. So I'll teach you this from ground up. So you're going to start with like so, your left hand, the deck straddled right here between your first finger and middle finger. Your thumb is going to come to this side. I'm just pointing there. Alright. It's going to touch that bottom right corner of the playing cards, of the top pile. So then you're going to drag that pile and you're going to rotate it, pivoting it on your index finger. So it pivots, and then you clear it off as far as possible with this thumb trying to turn this side, trying to turn counterclockwise. So again, you're gonna turn here. Your thumb turns counterclockwise. The deck is pivoting this index finger, and then you will move it, pivot it until all of it is clear, like so. Your index finger is going to go beneath here. This pack go beneath, and it's gonna slam on top. And the index finger is gonna do is then you're going to contact this packet, which is the bottom card, which could have been this card. It goes on top, and then with that little space left, like so, you use your index finger to contact it with your fingernail. It pushes it forward and it pivots this middle finger. It pivots until it looks like so, a gun. And then the rest is going to close off like so. So when it looks like a gun, this is the part where it gets a little tricky. This is depends on how you shoot it. So if you want it to shoot further, you are going to press down on this thumb. You're going to press it down on this packet so that it provides more pressure to fling it like so. Your middle finger will be pushing upwards until the card kind of like flicks off this two packets closing on each other. You're going to pull up until it flicks off. How will it? It's up to how you play it. You play around with it, so you kind of get to know like which how far you would shoot that playing card out. So that's how you do the hard shortcut. Moving on to number 9. Card bounce. Okay, for this trick is relatively simple. So you need a surface that is kind of like a carpet, something that is smooth, not like a wood or glass or anything. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the deck like so, and you're gonna show that card, and then when you want it to bounce, you want to make pressure. You want its corner, the non-index corner, to touch the surface, and then you're gonna use your index finger to bend it like so. So it's kind of creating that pressure. And how would you let it go is you let it off here, not let it off like so. So you're gonna let it off with your index finger by pressuring it, by pushing it to the table, and it's gonna bounce automatically. To the catch, it needs practice, so you need to have practice to catch that card.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street and I know it's my time to go.
This would be the card bounce. On to number 8. Straight up card production looks like this. What you're going to do is the card is going to be on top like so. Then you are going to do riffle shuffle like so, except when you pull the cards like so, the top packet is going to go to your left hand and the bottom packet is on the right. So your left hand will be holding the top packet, the right hand will be holding the bottom packet. While your right hand is pulling the bottom packet, pull this top card with it using the index finger like so, forward, pivoting your middle finger like so. So it's gonna pivot like so until it falls perpendicular. Your bottom packet is gonna come here, and then this packet is gonna slam it. And your cleanup is that because this is the bottom packet, this is the top packet. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna leave that card, and then the right packet will just slam it like so, and clean it up. And that is how you do the straight up card production. Moving on to number 7, the DC card production. What I would usually do with this is that the selected card will be at the bottom. Let's say it's the Ace of Hearts. You are going to half pass that card. So what I mean by half pass is that I'm going to take that card, I'm going to turn it like so, and then you're going to turn it like face down towards the rest of the deck. So it's going to look like this when you spread it out. Of course, don't spread it out. As the straight up card production, you're going to pull it from the top packet to the left, the bottom packet to the right. Once the bottom packet is in your right hand, you're going to riffle shuffle like so. You're going to riffle the bottom card and then just pick it up, holding it at a break like so. So once you're holding it at a break like so, you can then continue, straighten out the packets. Remember not to show this.
Run.
Want to straighten up like so. So you're gonna do this action, and when you're gonna release it, it's going to pivot around your middle finger so that it comes out like this. So this was how it will look like. Now moving on to the 6th one. This was created by Leonard Green. So the idea is to make a card fly out from the...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So before that, you're going to need to have a grip. Like so. This is how I do it. It's a bit weird, yes I know. So when you're about to produce that card, you're gonna kind of like shift into that position, then kind of like produce that card. But there are some people who can do it like so. I can't do it because so I teach you the way how I produce it.
What? What the?
So you're gonna start like this with your index finger and thumb. index finger is gonna wrap up like so, and the thumb is gonna lie here straight. With the two fingers not helping, doesn't need to help, doesn't need to interfere. The pinky is gonna pull down on the top card, and it's gonna flick off your thumb. Now with the thumb, you have to hold it with a little bit of flash until you catch it. So at first you might start off like this, like you might have not enough strength, or you're just stuck there.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the
You know, so no matter what it is, I think it's better for you kind of pull it down. That card will fly out, and it's gonna turn 180 degrees, and it's gonna land on my hand. Now, however you catch it, you're gonna need to practice it a little bit. It's obviously one of the hardest to do, so you gotta practice. I can't really teach you that much. It's more about practice and patience.
deja vu, I just been in this place.
So yeah, move on to number 5, the card flip. So this would be the card flip. So this card flip, what you're gonna do is basically you're gonna push that top card over ever so slightly, like so, so that you're gonna push it so that it reveals 1/3 of the card here, like so. So then you're gonna use your thumb and pull that card out, and there's gonna be a little bit of a gap here you can see. So this card is gonna be separated from the rest of the deck. So this is when you are going to pull down on it so that you kind of like flips it up. When you're going to produce that, it's gonna look like this. So when you pull it down, what it will do is it will fly off like so, and this will go down obviously, and then it will land like this, face up. So that's what you want to happen. This is something very difficult, and you're gonna need lots of practice for this. So once you get down to it, it should be easy to perform. So yeah, without further ado, let's move to the 4th one, the lap change. Now the lap change is going to revolve a technique around lapping. So this is what's going to happen. Look at the 6 of diamonds. It just turns the ace of spades.
Oh my god! Wow!
So this kind of you're gonna hold it as if it's one card. Well, you have to hold it as if it's one card. If you slip it like so, it's gonna show everything off. So I'm gonna hold it at the non-index corner. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna show this for a while. We're gonna just display it like so. So you say, okay, look at the 6 of diamonds. Just don't say it, but kind of like show it to make them think that, oh, okay, that's a 6 of diamonds. So what you're gonna do is you need your lap for this fat lap. Anyways, so you're going to go to this position where the 6 of diamonds cannot be seen, where you could only see like this. You see that line only. So that's when you pull that playing card out. So how you're gonna do it is your 2 fingers is gonna hold here. Your thumb is gonna hold right on the front like so. So you're going to follow it like so. You're gonna leave it there, and while you're on your way here, your thumb kind of pushes it down, and then lets go, and then you can show it the ace of spades. Now the reason why you could see that card coming out is because there's not enough space between my lap and this table, so it's very hard to kind of like hide it. But of course, if you're at a table like this high, then you could do this easily. Moving on to the ribbon spread. Now this is arguably the most favorite move, and then when you do this is gonna add another level of amusement. So it's actually very easy. It's actually the easiest of these 10 things that I'm trying to teach right now. Now how you spread your deck, obviously you're not gonna spread it like this. You're not gonna spread it like this. You're gonna spread it more of a gentleman style. Thumb at the bottom, index at the side, so that it kind of like allows that card to kind of like let off, and then the three fingers on this side. Doesn't matter where it is, or here or here, as long as it's comfortable for the three fingers and you can spread, then you're okay with it. So you gotta learn a bit about the pressure of how you're going to spread those playing cards so that it kind of spreads out evenly, Do a bit of the wave. The most favorite one is probably like this. So it's very simple. Spread it out. There's going to be, you take up the last card with your two fingers, these two, the index and the middle. So it's gonna not slam it, because if you slam it, it will go too fast and then people won't enjoy it. So you want this to happening very slowly, or you can push it back and then back again, back to back. Anyways, yeah. Or the best tip is when you're spreading, these two fingers could be on the bottom card and you spread. So when you spread them, it kind of look very has motion. This is like, yeah, that's the ribbon spread. Now on to number 2. Once again, stigmata is a move by Daniel Madison. He exposed it before, so
Deja vu, I just been in this place before.
to show it. I'm just trying to expose it, so I'm just trying to teach how it could be done. So first off, you need to learn how to hide that card while opening your fingers, like so. You are going to do this and then this motion. You're going to go like this. Well, in that meantime, you're going to lap this Jack of Diamonds. So if I do it without this motion, it will look like this. You're just going to let it fall on your lap. And make sure when this falls on your lap, it has the same shape as the palmed card. Now, what I mean by that is, if you're like this, it's best to, when it goes down, it's best to like be perpendicular to it as it falls, so that it kind of avoids suspicion. Now, back on to the last one, fan production. Now this is arguably my favorite card production technique. You're going to riffle down. You're gonna hold it like so. I'm just gonna show you. I'm not gonna explain too much because it's kind of very painstaking. So you're going to spread it with your thumbs, and these thumbs are gonna give me that kind of attribute. So it's gonna look like that. Give me the money. So what you're going to do is, once you fan it, you're going to run your right hand fan down that fan to show like, oh my god, how graceful this is. So once it spreads and it runs down, like so, your ring finger is going to take that 9 of diamonds with the fan underneath the fan. So it'll look like this. So it's going to look like this right now. Now, the way you produce it, how I like to do it is I like to try it several times. I can do this, or I could just produce it. But of course, your thumb is going to just pull back all the cards and it's going to swing to your palm like so. While the right hand is the cards are going to collect together and it's going to hit your ring finger, and then it's going to just turn over and somersault on top of that packet. So yeah, this is how you will do the fan production. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, something a little bit different for you to learn. And yeah, I really hope you like it. And of course, subscribe, like it, so that I could produce more content like this. So yeah, thanks for spending some time with me, and I'll see you next time. See ya.